Psychic abilities are an automatic inheritance of being spiritual. Being spiritual simply is existing because it is existence itself. Energy is creation designed to flow for all eternity. Who you are and were created to be is energy. The physical vessel is simply a vehicle your energy source uses to play in the realm of physicality. It is your intelligence that operates it via oscillation of light. Held within this light are pockets of information, or what some know as light codes. Each light code is seen as a book held within the library of existence. As each pocket of light enters the energetic field attached to your physical vessel, it opens that book for the unseen senses to read it. However, one must be able to comprehend what is written in that book. Just how in this realm, if one only understands English, then they are not able to comprehend a book written in Arabic. This works the same for light codes and psychic abilities. When light codes are received, they are translated from the non-physical senses to the physical ones in a way of psychic abilities. All are incarnated with these abilities, but some become more profound over a lifetime. When a light code is received, they can only pass the gates, which are known as your energy centers or chakras, that are open. The gates become closed when energy is stagnant there. The stagnant energy is what you label as emotions. E equals mc squared is seen here as E being energy. M is the movement within mass, which is the body. And c squared is light, meaning emotions, which are energy, are to simply move through the vessel in every now moment. It is when they are suppressed and not acknowledged that they become stagnant and create a blockage. These blockages hold the light codes at bay, which are read via the labeling of psychic abilities. You are all energy. Energy is existence. It is meant to simply flow. When the gates are blocked, causing a buildup of stagnant energy, it becomes stuck in the moments of what is called the past, no longer moving and flowing as one in every now moment. This is why some become stuck on time loops, going round and round like a broken record, staying in their mind, in the mental body and emotional body of a past moment that has already occurred. Someone who has strong psychic abilities have a steady flow of light at all of their energy centers. Therefore, when one has shifted the physical vessel out of 3D, their chakras are no longer separated. One by one, they start to merge and flow as one rainbow river, allowing information to enter the energy field that surrounds them. This energy field is what is labeled as the aura and houses all energy bodies of that incarnate. Psychic abilities are known as the clairs because clair means clear. The main psychic ability all spiritual beings have is claircognizant. Cognizant means knowing. Therefore, this ability simply means clear knowing. Claircognizant is when the crown chakra is fully open, allowing a steady stream of light into the mortal brain. This comes into the consciousness of that incarnate and called at times channeling. But it is not truly channeling at all, for it is simply existing. The label of channeling is used to make it easier for all to comprehend the action that has taken place here. This is what it means to be multidimensional, because who you are is a multidimensional being operating through an earthly body. As we prior stated, existing is spiritual and all of creation is energy. From your source stream, that clear knowing enters your field through your own pillar of light as an oscillation of light codes. High frequency oscillations are associated with memory storage because they cause brain waves and signals to form. Is this not the Creator? Are we not all extensions of the Creator? If the Creator is the mind, then we are all simply thought forms. This is why all of existence, all of the energy emitted out from the source mind, move in waves of oscillation. They move out as capillary light waves. These waves of light enter all extensions of creation, and humans know it as claircognizant. The waves enter the central nervous system via the crown chakra, then signal the brain, which operates the incarnate. Since all exists in the now, when these light waves enter your field, one must collapse the codes. This is where things get tricky. The human incarnate is programmed to see time as linear. Time itself was created and designed in order to compartmentalize existence. However, when these codes come in, it can confuse the mortal mind if one is not aware of how to operate and separate the signals received into a linear fashion. As an oracle, information is received via claircognizant paired with clairvoyance. Clairvoyance is having clear sight. These light codes are dropped into my vessel's pillar of light, like a roll of 35 millimeter film. It then must unravel the film into a dark room, so the images appear. Then I must separate the images frame by frame in a linear way. If the frames are not separated and placed in order, then a reader can easily misinterpret the information that is coming in. Sometimes one receives several rolls of film at once. This mostly is the reason why people interrupt others when talking with no ill intent. It is because their brain just got skyrocketed with information, and their body automatically starts to vomit with speech due to these sensations in the nervous system. Another form of this is ADHD. When one has their senses receiving information multidimensionally, they are unable to center their focus. This is due to the fact their brain is being bombarded with high-frequency oscillations and intensifying their brain signals. This can at times overstimulate the pineal gland due to the high production of testosterone. This high production of testosterone can also be seen as the source of strong ego personality traits. Again, it all goes back to properly separating the signals received into a linear fashion and then compartmentalizing it. When one is fully aligned as one with their spiritual essence, light can flow through them as a steady stream. The Chrysalis light is designed to flow through all of existence like a giant web. After it circulates through you, it is to drip into the earthly grid and onto the next spiritual being within the earthly kingdoms. Keys and codes are meant to flow through all of you to open doorways for the Chrysalis, which is the river that feeds us all. This is what was meant from the original ancient teachings of the laws of one from the times of Lemuria, which later was translated to, "But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst, but the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life." This does not mean in the original teachings drinking of a man. It is allowing the river of the Chrysalis light, which is that river of sacred honey, to flow through you. This is when magic happens. When you allow all of your gateways, which are your chakras, to open and receive your sovereignty. Always remember, to be psychic is simply to exist, because the word psychic is derived from the Latin word psyche, which is derived from its Greek form of that, which literally means breath. To have breath is to simply exist.